The illusions are dissolving, and what's left underneath is the raw, unadulterated machinery of the system of control, and the wealthy predators don't even bother to hide it anymore. They've officially engineered a new legal playbook designed to do one thing: weaponize fear, manufacture domestic enemies, and crush anyone who dares to oppose their corruption and centralized infrastructure. Look at the absolute corruption of what just happened in Texas, with the historic sentencing of the Prairiland 8. The state took a localized noise demonstration, with individuals lighting fireworks on July 4th, outside an ICE facility, and turned it into a terrifying showcase of institutional overreach. They handed down centuries of prison time just to scare the masses into absolute compliance, and paralyze dissent. And the evidence of this overreach is undeniable, as Benjamin Song was condemned to a staggering 100 years in federal prison, and Maricela Rueda was given 70 years, while Autumn Hill, Zachary Evans, Megan Morris, Savannah Batten, and Elizabeth Soto were all sentenced to 50 years each. But the most glaring proof of this corrupt setup is Daniel Sanchez Estrada wasn't even present at the demonstration on July 4th, yet the state handed him 30 years in prison under a sweeping conspiracy charge. And how did the state engineer this? By inventing a narrative out of thin air, the administration rubber-stamped an executive order to brand a loose, decentralized political ideology as a single, coordinated domestic terrorist organization. They took basic community resilience tools, like first aid kits and lawful self-defense equipment, and twisted them into evidence of a functional terror cell to bypass traditional protections. And this is a deliberate warning shot to all civilians, because the state is expanding its infrastructure so that if a single flashpoint occurs, they can use sweeping material support laws to cage an entire group for decades, even if they never touched a weapon. They want you terrified to speak, terrified to gather, and terrified to question their narratives. But we can't let their engineered fear paralyze our sovereignty. When the state writes its own rules to eliminate dissent, compliance is no longer safety, it's surrender. So see the control system for what it truly is, share the truth, stand firm, and refuse to let them scare us into silence. We do not forgive, we do not forget. Anonymously Enlightening out.